What's up guys, Valenspring here, and I wanted to bring you a video, and this one is about Alliance Trials and the very popular topic of heroes, which heroes to send, what's the best lineup, all that jazz. You guys know the drill. I'm going to jump right into it, but I do want to say really quick, as I go into this, you'll notice that, we've done fairly well. And actually, right now I haven't run mine for the day, but my ranking, in Alliance personal rank, isn't that good. I actually had a very bad run yesterday. Mamzer just absolutely slayed it. I think that's their 1 day total, almost 6 million, which is really good, especially compared to the fact that I did 2 million. That's with one of the better lineups that I've normally run. So what Mamzer actually shared their lineup, and I'm going to use a variation on it because I like their idea and I want to test it. So this is going to be a test run. I haven't done it yet. As you can see, I have my 3 attempts. So we're going to see how this goes with the idea. Now, obviously, if you're running Alliance Trial, we're doing level 9. And I'm not entirely sure how the levels affect the damage, but I think you definitely want to be as high of a level as possible where you're doing well. And if you know, when you start this, the monster that you have to fight, we're doing a chainsawyer, is a random monster. So it actually runs through like a slot or spins a wheel, and you get randomly dropped the monster. Now this can be good and bad because, as you all know, some colors of monsters are a little bit harder, especially for different members of your alliance, depending upon what heroes they have that are strong. So it's really important to have your assist hero out. And you do get points. I didn't realize this when I initially did a video on Alliance Trial, but you do get points based upon time. So even if your hero never gets hired by an Alliance member, you can see I've only been hired twice, but you still get income over time based upon having that hero out there. So you still want to always make sure that you have a hero out there and make sure that you are hiring them if you think it's going to benefit your run. That being said, let's dive in. I really hope that someone put this hero in for me. So this is the lineup I ran yesterday. I really like Myers, Fox, and Ulrich as a combination. It's a blue hero, so green does more damage, which is great because then I could put in Obsidian, who hits really hard, and Mars, who also hits very well. But this only got me 2 million points, and one of the reasons is there's a hero that Mamzer used that I almost never use, and that is Lady M. So I'm kind of interested to see which hero I should take out. Now, in theory, I should probably take out Myers, but I really like the fact that he stacks damage. But I am going to take out Myers, which also means I get to take out Fox, because the only reason I have Fox in there is to remove the miss debuff that Myers has. So I'm going to throw Lady M in. As you can see, she's not very high, plus levels, only +1, and that's why I don't normally use her for things like this, because she doesn't have that high of stats. But what I'm looking for is her skill, which blocks Rage Fill. So Mars and Lady M are the two that I need to work together for this to take effect, and that's what we're going to test. So I get to put in a 5th hero. Now, I do believe Mamzer used Siyu Yun, and I do have a +5 210, which is max level for Siyu Yun. So that's tempting to throw her in, but I don't want to use red, which is weak against blue. I'm almost tempted to just throw in my Atropos and see how that works. Atropos also reduces rage, so I think that's a good choice. I'm gonna try that and see what happens, as opposed to using Siyu Yun. So obviously, what I'm hoping for here is just awesome combos and predominantly green. I do want to make sure that I'm getting some of those gold in there, especially before this gray bar turns blue, because that's when the problem's gonna start, because this guy pretty much one hits you. So I'm really hoping that I can get some good combinations, but it's not looking that great so far. So we'll see what happens, but let's try and get rid of as many tiles as possible here. And I'm gonna save those, and I'll show you why in a second. But I want Ulrich to go first, and then Mars, then Obsidian, and I really need to get Mars back or get Atropos to go. So, alright, now here's the special situation. I'm not going to use Atropos or Lady M at this time. I could probably get away with using Atropos because I have the gold smart bomb, but I'm not going to. I want to kind of see how this plays out, and I don't want to mess it up. So let's go ahead and hit this. And we're just trying to get as many tile clears as possible. That was a nice cascade. That always helps. Cascades are definitely what you want if you're unaware. And sorry I'm quiet. I'm trying to think about what I'm doing here so I get the max benefit. But lots of gold, not too bad. So now what we want to do, you see he has full rage, which means he's going to hit me as soon with his special skill as soon as it's not my turn anymore, which is going to wipe me out. So I want to hit with Atropos, which is going to reduce his rage and do some damage if my internet doesn't time out. Alright, so great. Now I'm going to hit Lady M because that's going to block his rage from filling, which means he only has normal attacks for 4 rounds, and I have the opportunity of refilling Lady M's rage. So there's 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4, and good. His rage didn't fill, so I'm actually going to do Lady M, Ulrich, Mars, Obsidian. Nice damages. Now I'm probably not going to be able to get Lady M off again unless I get massive cascades, but we can always hope and dream. So let us try this, because also if I can happen to get Atropos up when that skill goes off, and maybe I can reduce the rage some more. Get Lady M. Oh, that's okay. So that was a pretty good run. If I could have gotten Lady M off one more time, that would have been the best. But as you can see, I think I'm going to end up doing some pretty good damage. And everyone died. Almost 2 million. So that alone was almost my entire score from 3 trials yesterday. So shout out to Mamzer for that tip. And just as a recap, guys, what you want to do is make sure that you drop the rage of the monster, then hit him with Lady M to prevent the rage fill, and that will prevent that special skill for 4 rounds. I was able to get, what, an additional almost 9 rounds out of that monster. Great tip, Mamzer. Thanks for that. I'm going to share it with you guys. I hope he doesn't mind. At any rate, give the video a like if it helped you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.